Before we get into this demonstration, stop, pause, do me a favor real quick. Go over to my other YouTube channel, Dangerous Criminals. Go over there and check that demonstration out when you get some time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Peace and love. If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Anything you want to say on your own behalf before I pronounce sentence?
So basically, I would like to tell the courts and everyone here, like, based on my criminal history, like, I feel that, like, I shouldn't be, like, sent to prison for a second time.
Have you looked at your criminal history? Have you looked at your criminal history?
I actually just, I looked at it.
I mean, you lived it, I
I
suppose.
just looked at it,
Yeah.
And,
3 felonies, a gross, 9 misdemeanors, multiple DVs. Got a lot going on, sir.
yeah, I just figured, like,
Battery on a protected person, robberies, attempt home invasion. Go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just...
I just figure like I'm in a better place in my mind, my mental health. I have a support system. I just got hired as a teamster for the union, making $20 an hour, and like the reason behind every single domestic violence, I've been dealing with mental health, and I didn't know that I was dealing with mental health. And they put me in mental health court, and I still didn't know that I had a mental health problem until it was August 2022 when I realized I have a problem with this. And like having a dictionary and like understanding myself, getting to know myself a little better, and applying it to my personality, and having an epiphany at that moment in those instances, and just like trying to learn from my mistakes, And I feel like I shouldn't be sent to prison. But if it's appropriate for you, then you have to do what you have to do. But I figure that, if I'm in a better place in my life, I'm not doing drugs, I'm not out there committing crimes now, and I feel like I should be given a shot because I'm in a better place than I was then, so, but that's, I'm a person who never stops trying to do the right thing, no matter how hard it is. And I just, and I'm trying, and I never give up trying to do the right thing. I know I'm not a rebellious person. I don't want to be standing here. I don't want you to have to, sit up there and waste your time as well, But the criteria of me saying this is that I'm a person that never stops trying to do the right things, even if it's hard. And I did the best I could. I have mental problems.
Thank you.
I think the court can trust that he is going to perform well on probation. I think he's worth this risk. The court wants the 1948 as suggested by the PA. I would have no issue with that, but to suspend it rather than just send him to prison for any length of time. I think it makes more sense given the circumstances and his ability to do probation successfully that he be given this opportunity.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history.
Now, as y'all can see right here, it is, this brother right here is pleading his case to the judge. He is not trying to go to the penitentiary. Now, I don't know if y'all have seen this video, but this is the video. I got the whole complete video. This is the video before this brother ran up on that judge, jumped over the bench. This brother got hops. I'm talking about, man, this man jumped. Do y'all know how tall them benches? This man jumped over the bench in the mid-air, grabbed the judge by her head and fell all on her. Grabbed her by the head, according to reports, pushed her head up against the wall. You got the police beating on him. He beating on her. He don't care who hitting him. He just want her because she finna send him to the penitentiary. And he do not want to go to the penitentiary. But let's back it up. Let's get a full drawing. Let's get a full understanding of what's going on, who this brother is, how old is the judge, just the who, what, where, when, and why. Y'all know I like to break it down. Now here it is. We got this brother here by the name of Debora Redding. He's 30 years old, right? He has been to the penitentiary once that I know of, and that was for domestic battery. They gave him 12 to 30 months for that case right there. Somehow, he must have been doing good because they released him in 2022, on parole. And you don't get parole for being a bad guy, right? So once he's released in April 2023, yeah, a whole year ago. Nah, it wasn't a whole year ago, but it was last year, April 2023. He gets into an incident with a brother, and I'm talking about he threatened his brother and say, look, man, I'm going to bust your kneecaps up. Now, they charged him with attempted battery, substantial bodily harm for that demonstration right there. Now, the reports that I'm getting, I don't know if he hit the man or nothing like that. That's where the attempted came from, I'm assuming. But yeah, he must have tried to hit the man, and he missed. And so that's why they gave him the attempted bodily harm, attempted battery. But listen, that's the cold-blooded thing about the court system. For all you brothers who ain't got no felonies, for all you brothers that's, out here in these streets playing games, a lot of the times you ain't even got to hurt nobody. All you got to do is try to hurt somebody, and you still going to jail. So in this situation right here, he tried to hurt somebody. And you know what that attempt did? The judge is finna sentence him to 19 to 48 months in prison for trying to hit somebody. Now, as y'all can see, right, he's not trying to go to the penitentiary. He pleading his case and everything. But here it is. If y'all can remember, if y'all heard close, the judge said, I think it's time to give him a taste of something different. What did she mean by that? Let me elaborate. Every time that this brother right here would get into situations, crimes, committing felonies and stuff like that, a lot of the times, instead of sending him to prison, he will go to a facility, a behavior facility. Why? Because this brother right here is diagnosed with mental illnesses. Not one, but two. According to reports, this brother right here is bipolar. According to reports, this brother right here is schizophrenic. The court system knows this. But for some reason, they felt like sending him to the behavior center, sending him to the behavioral facilities is not working. And that's why when the judge said, I think he need a taste of something different, he understood what that meant. He going back to prison. He don't want to go there. What he do? Y'all already know. The man jumped over there and tried to hurt everybody. Said that the judge was evil. He wanted to kill the judge and all that. The man that was over there helping him get off the judge, one of the men gashed himself in the face. He had to get 25 stitches. The judge said when he bashed her head up against the wall and got the beating on her, she got, pain and she's stiff and she had to go to the hospital and all that old type of stuff. So what does that do? That gets him hit with 13 more charges. Yeah, 13. 7 misdemeanors, 6 felonies. I'm talking about you just turned 19 to 48 months to probably a 10-year sentence on top of the 48 months or the 19 months that you already got. All because you ain't want to go to jail. Well, we got to understand something, y'all. If we don't want to go to jail, we got to quit committing crimes. If we don't want to go to jail, we got to stop doing things that's going to put us in a position where we can be sitting in front of a judge that can have control of our lives. Because we got to understand something. They gonna stand on their law. They gonna stand on their rules. Yeah, you break them, you get away every now and then. You break them, you get away and every now. But when you get caught, ain't no wiggling. No, ain't no, okay, hold on, let me try. No, ain't none of that. Once you get caught for breaking the law, especially committing harms against people, now you just attack the judge. You attack the judge. Do you know what's finna happen to this man when he go in front of another judge for those charges against that judge? They finna be looking at him like, nah, you don't respect authority. Nah, you can't. Cause you just hit one of my partners. Yeah, and you said you wanted to kill her. Nah, it ain't gonna be no justice. And what I mean by that, it ain't gonna be no leniency. It ain't gonna be no, well, you know, you got a mental problem and all that. Nah, send them to the penitentiary. Let them figure that out. You see what I'm saying? But one thing that I can say about the judge that he did assault, she did not get into her emotions and change her sentence. I gotta give her that right there. Because some judges will get emotional and be like, I was going to sentence you to 19 to 48 months. Now I'm sending you to 25 years. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't do that. She stayed true to her sentence. Why? Because she knows whatever judge he go in front of, she gonna be sitting back with him like this, sipping tea. So you got dude, huh? Yeah, I got him. You know I need you to split his wig wide open to the white meat. Don't even worry about it. I got him for you. You know I'm gonna take care of business. Yeah, we gotta make an example of him. And so he just flipped his whole life, even though it was messed up. But now he just flipped his whole life because now, like I said before, when he goes sit in front of that other judge, that judge gonna be looking at him like, you ain't got no regard for the law. None whatsoever. And you think I'm finna have any leniency on you and let you get back out there to the streets so that you can harm somebody else the same way you just harmed the judge? Nah, ain't no love for nothing like that. They finna dog that boy. They finna dog him. Cold-blooded demonstration, unfortunate situation, but it is what it is. Now, should they take into account his mental illnesses? Yeah, but at the same time, they gonna be looking at it like, you can't be that ill because once we said we was gonna send you to the penitentiary, you got mad. You got upset. So you understand right from wrong. Allow me to say this right here, y'all. We got to start, checking our peoples that do have these mental defects. And what I mean by that, we got to start keeping in contact with them. We got to make sure they taking their medication, or we got to start doing things with them so that they won't be going out trying to bust people kneecaps and stuff like that. Now, I don't know the whole circumstances of what happened with this brother, you know what I'm saying, and why he was trying to, swing on somebody and hit them with something and bust their kneecaps. You never know what the case may be. But when we got our brothers and sisters that we know that got mental illnesses, we got to try to surround ourselves with them and take care of them. And if we not going to take care of them, then we got to let somebody else take care of them. Why? Because if we don't, they're going to be out here just doing reckless stuff. We see it all the time. People running around here with mental illness, going up in stores, just shooting up the whole store, killing people, going into schools, shooting up the schools, just shooting people. Come on now, we got to keep these people in check. Y'all jump in the comments and y'all tell me what y'all think about this demonstration. This is Hood Educated, not Lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.